I got into drugs when I was about 14 years old. Mostly started at school, with a lot of people around me smoking weed and stuff like that. Smoking weed was my starting drug, and I started to take other things like speed and ketamine and stuff like that, which are more serious. The school didn't, they couldn't really do anything about it. They didn't know what they could do, because I was way out of hand, way out of control. They were worried. I could see it in their face, they were worried, but there wasn't a lot they could say to me. I didn't care. I had very low self-esteem. I wasn't happy with the way I looked, the way I spoke, everything. I just hated myself that much. I just didn't want to be me anymore, and I didn't have to be me. I could be this other person. I was taking drugs every day. I wanted to forget what was going on at home and what I had to go home to, which is like a war zone, really.
Hi, Niki.
Hiya, how are you?
I'm alright, thanks. How are you?
Niki's battle with her addictions was hugely aided by the special rapport she developed with her worker Lucy.
Is it freezing today?
I met Niki probably about 1.5 years ago, and at that time Niki was using quite heavily, and she was a very different person to the one I know today.
And we clicked, we got on really well.
I can't put my finger on what it is that made us get on so well, but I mean, Niki is a really vibrant young woman. She's really easy to talk to, she's really reflective, and she engages really well with worksheets and just exploring how she's feeling. And she's also very good at telling me when we're getting too close. So Niki kind of told me what I needed to do, and that is the ideal situation, really, when she knows what she needs and I can come in and kind of shape it around those needs. You said that you're mean when you're drinking, and you're going to drink on your 18th, so how are you going to make sure that you don't become mean then? What's the difference?
Well, then I was drinking excessively.
Okay.
To the point where, you know, walking down the road was a problem. She listened. I think she listened to, you know, it was a lot to do with me feeling really down because of the stuff that had happened, and, you know, not wanting to feel that way, not wanting to feel down because I didn't like it. You know, sort of talking out all of my problems before even beginning to think about, you know, staying off of drugs. It was sort of dealing with the underlying problems first that would then lead on to staying off of drugs and alcohol.
For me, it's just really important to find out what the young person wants. And sometimes I can be sitting with feelings of, oh my God, what you're doing is so dangerous, I want you to stop. But if I express that, then they're not going to be interested anymore, because that's not their goal. And they've probably experienced that from other adults who are having that anxious reaction. And it wasn't Alco Pops you were drinking before, was it?
No, 70cl bottle of vodka.
That'll do it, that'll do mean.
Yeah, that'll make me mean, but if I don't drink a lot, then that won't make me mean. She talks to you on a level. She doesn't talk to you like a child, but yet she doesn't talk to you like an adult, because I wasn't an adult, but yet I wasn't a child either.
How do you think you'll feel once you've stopped? Part of the route is trying to establish what it is that they don't like about their use, what it is that they do like, and see how we can change it so that they're getting what they like from it, from safer things or safer ways of using, and remove the things that they don't like about it. We know when people don't need us anymore, because they tell us, you know, they say, I'm out of space now where I feel I can manage this on my own, and that is, you know, that's a great moment, because they're independent, they're in control, and it means I've done my job well, because they feel equipped with the skills and the tools to manage any crises that may come up.
It feels amazing to be drug and alcohol free. Stupid things like watching the sun come up after not seeing it for, you know, 18 months, 2 years, not seeing it, not knowing it, just things like that. Looking at myself in the mirror and going, actually, you look all right today, rather than wanting something else. You know, it's all about being content with yourself, and if you can achieve that, I think you don't need anything else.